Well, you know what I think? I think people have been getting real pissed off at my local video, my latest videos. Seem to be losing a couple subscribers. People are like, being like, hey, I saw that last video and I'm just not going to subscribe to this guy anymore. I don't really care, you know? It's like, fuck you too. But anyways, today I was talking to my friend while I was playing some footbag, and it was a really interesting conversation we were having, and I said some real interesting stuff, and I thought about it, and I was like, well, how come I always post videos on the internet of me saying stupid shit, and then I go off and have all these great conversations with people, but I never get any of that good stuff? Well, you know, maybe it's just the luck of the draw or whatever, but I'm going to try and say some stuff about what I was saying earlier. I think it's interesting. If you look back like 15,000 years ago, all those pyramids and stuff, like I was talking about that, and just if you look at the placement of all the ancient structures and geoliths and different structures and whatnot, you'll see, even though they're all supposed to be built on different parts of the world from different cultures and different peoples, they're all similar, and you see like a lot of consistencies throughout them. But my biggest thing is that they all line up with all the constellations and stuff from the sky. So if you look at them from the sky, they mirror the constellations. And in addition to that, Tesla was looking into this, the aurora boreolis as like an energy form, or that type of energy, and the aurora borealis, he said, was like a visible form of that energy that you could see. So it was like an example of like the stuff he was talking about, and he was trying to transmute signals on that kind of a wave or whatever, on that wavelength or a frequency or whatever, and he knew how to do that, and he talked about it, saying, look at that, the lights, the northern lights, like blah blah, like and then the energy will travel to a distant place and he'll capture it, blah blah. That's how he's trying to do wireless energy. But the point is that if you look at Wilhelm Reich, like look at his orgone stuff, like the orgone energy and the way that that orgonite or whatever that they tell you to make it, or whatever, the structure of it being crystalline and with the coils and just the way that it amplifies certain types of frequencies and energies and stuff, the same kind of waves or whatever that I think that the pyramids were kind of doing, because you combine all that research and you think about like different ley lines and different ley lines and different points of power, points on Earth that are more like powerful, or like hot spots is what I'm trying to say. Like you see these like electromagnetic impulse hotspots, or EMP hotspots, or ionic hotspots, or they say it's because of holes in the ozone or whatever, but there's an actual grid of it, and Tesla had it mapped out, and he was saying that if you put power stations on the grid and you can amplify that natural energy current and use it to wirelessly transmit energy for free for everybody. And you look at where all these towers are nowadays, they're all on those same points, so there's like certain like energy places at certain areas with weird looking structures on them, and in my opinion that's exactly what they're doing, only they're just selling it to you with some shitty DC power. But whatever, my whole point is that if you look at the ancient Earth, it's like 15 million years ago or whatever, 15,000 years ago, I guess there's a big difference there. Whatever. I'm just saying. I was saying that the Earth itself, like, has hyperdimensional stress, just like, kind of like the human body has acupuncture points. It's the same like ideas of like certain lines that go through your body that are energetic, that all that stress can be relieved through, or if you can, you say you like. Hard to explain. Basically, like Chinese people know like where to poke you in your arm so that your kidney stops hurting, because they know like which piece of energy it's attached to, and it's all like through certain ley lines of like hyperdimensional energy that goes from like the tips of your fingers to the bottoms of your root canals. And so basically I was thinking that Earth, like having volcanoes and kind of stuff like that along those ley lines, kind of having being ways of relieving that hyperdimensional stress. And you'll see earthquakes and stuff like that happening in certain places more often. But you think about that, and just like 19.5. I guess my whole point was that I think that all the pyramids were an ancient grid of orgone transmuting, either energetic earth frequency devices, or they were just super, like, imagine just like an orgone pyramid the size of the Pyramid of Giza in the right ley line, like I could just imagine the types of powers that they, or the energies that they were like bringing to Earth. Like I can only imagine like how green the plants were, and like how alive like the foliage was and stuff like that around those places, or what was really going on, and why they were feeding everyone gold and stuff like that. I mean, we overlook a lot of the ancient civilizations, and we don't really give them credit for most of their technologies. We don't even talk about it, but I think that that's interesting. If you look at all of those being a mere complex of the constellations, and the fact that all the pyramids are all built out of like limestone and shit, when limestone's crystal based, and it's just got certain properties, and it's in a certain spot, and they knew that, and they did it in such a precise way. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of funny. I don't know. It's kind of like ancient orgone. But yeah, thanks for listening. Peace.